I'm going to fade a couple fighters that I love on this card, Danny, and one of those is Mackenzie Dern. I'm a huge Mackenzie fan. The problem here is it's kind of like the Ronda Rousey thing. There's nobody better at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu than Mackenzie Dern in this weight class, period. She learned a new trick, and that trick was her hands, right? And sometimes you fall in love with a new trick and you forget about the old trick. If she plays the hands games with Amanda Lemos, that is not going to end well. This is a big octagon. The last two fight cards have been right out here in Las Vegas at UFC Apex, which would be perfect for Mackenzie Dern. Close quarters. I've been in that octagon. It's really tight. Get a little claustrophobic. Not Anaheim, baby. This is a big ring, a big octagon. Advantage Lemos. I think she stays on the outside. Mackenzie Dern gets a little bit sloppy, and she starts to fall behind on the cards a little bit. Sloppy shots coming in. I like Amanda Lemos here at a small price tag here to beat one of my favorites in Mackenzie Dern.
See, this is a lesson on betting with your head, not your heart. There you go, Dave. We'd love to see it. Let's talk about the main card because we've got the Reaper going up against the Eraser. How do you think this one's going to play out?
Another one of my favorite fighters in the world, and that'd be Robert Whittaker. And Danny, right there at Stadium years ago, UFC 225, we had Robert Whittaker in studio. He was getting ready to fight Yoel Romero right there at the UC for the middleweight championship of the world. Robert was already at that time the champion. And we're having fun. We're joking around, and Yoel's putting me in headlocks and all this stuff. And then Yoel goes in the other room, and Robert Whittaker says to me, he goes, Dave, please, when he's in here, don't ask me about the fight. That's my bad New Zealand accent. All my accents
pretty
sound
impressive,
the same,
actually.
Danny. But the point is that he didn't want to give away anything to any fighter. That's Robert Whittaker. He's so locked in, even a couple weeks away. Paulo Costa, man, he likes to drink red wine. He likes to flex for the ladies, take his shirt off. I'm not sure that he takes it as seriously as Robert Whittaker. So the only thing stopping Paulo Costa from possibly being the middleweight champion is the mirror. If he can just get out of the mirror for a couple weeks, he's got more skill sets, I believe, than Robert Whittaker. And to me, Father Time's undefeated. I love Rob. But I think if Costa lays off the red wine and keeps his shirt on until fight day, give me the 2-1 underdog here to move up and finally get another title shot that he believes he deserves just by looking good.
That's hilarious. What advice? Put down the wine. I don't know if that...
Just put it down. Couple weeks.
Just for a couple weeks. And you know what? A plus 230 payout wouldn't be too bad for bettors thinking that he could follow that advice. Let's get to the headliners, shall we? The great Alexander Volkanovski trying to defend his title. Will he do it?
Here's the thing. Ilya Topuria feels like the next, right? We always wait for the next. 27, Volk now at 35. You normally don't like to back the older fighter here. But the thing for Volkanovski, he went up twice to fight Islam Makhachev at 155, and those did not end well, and certainly didn't end well for him at the end of 2023. And if you heard what he said in the ring after that loss, it was kind of scary. He basically said, hey, Dana White, get me back in there sooner than later. I don't do well with idle time. And I'm paraphrasing there. It was like, ooh, it was a little bit startling. Now he's back at 45. Here comes this kid talking all kinds of smack about somebody that we regale as the GOAT at 145. The problem for Topuria is, where is he better than Volk? Better with the hands? Arguably. Better on the ground? You can make a case. The problem is we've seen Volk do this. Brian Ortega looked like he had Volk out. Nope, didn't have him. Fought Max Holloway 3 times standing and beat Max Holloway all 3 times. To me, great fighters, when they come back to their home, which Volk is here at a very short price, you'll never get Alexander the Great at this type of price. I think it's good value. I think Topuria still has got title aspirations, but a little bit too much too soon. I think he's going to get a lesson on Saturday night in Anaheim. Give me the old dog one more time and Alexander the Great.